Am I wrong for breaking up with a friend who invited my husband for a walk?
No.
Okay.
So we're gonna start it there. No.
I, 36 female, and my husband, 39 male, let's call him John, have a neighbor, 49 female, who we befriended 3 years ago. Let's call her Amanda. She walks dogs for additional income, and we often run into her in the park near our house walking dogs. Her and I used to be the only two people texting each other. She would invite me and later us to her house parties hosted by her male roommate. A few times her and I hung out in a public setting, bars, beach, etc. Important detail. She is single and picky. I tried to find her a man, parentheses, per her request, end parentheses, but she rejected a date with one very nice man that fit her description of a perfect date, minus the fact that he was biracial. Parentheses, she did not tell me it was important.
And we're just going off that word. Okay, all right.
So I didn't try to find her another date since. Coincidentally, her ideal date fits my husband's description perfectly.
Ooh.
Younger, good-looking, successful career, no kids, white.
That's a little weird detail. That's a little weird.
I cringe typing this, but those are her words.
Okay. Okay. Why are you still? You should stop being friends with them.
Anyway, about a year ago, Amanda got my husband's phone number somehow, probably through common friends, and started including him in group conversations with the three of us. He was not impressed by it and almost never responded in the group chat.
Same.
But she kept including him. That is very much like you.
Yeah, it's me. Me IRL, dude.
About 2 months ago, she called him asking him to come over to help her work on her car. It was on a Saturday, the day I was supposed to be at work, and she knew that because for some reason she tracked my schedule very closely and always remembered when I was working.
Okay.
But that day I called out and she had no way of knowing that. I told John not to tell her I was at home because she started getting clingy and I wanted a break. She went to her house and spent about 2 hours there. He went to her house and spent about 2 hours there helping her with the car. I didn't like it, but didn't want to come out as jealous, so I let it go. And now finally to the most recent events, I get a call from her at 8 p.m. on a Saturday while at work. I know she knows I'm working. I am a restaurant worker, so I don't even bother to pick up. It's never anything important anyway. She then group texts me and John saying that she is going on a walk with a dog and we can join her if we want. John responds saying I am at work, to which she responds that he can come out with Denver, our dog. I see him liking the text and assume he didn't go because he always tries to ignore her. Plus, it's impossible for me to get him out of the house after 6 p.m. and Denver already went to the park earlier that day. He is 10 and can't handle 2 days in a row, let alone 2 walks in one day.
Oh.
When I text John at 8:30 p.m. that I'm leaving work, it turns out he is out in a park with her.
Ooh.
Mind you, it's already pretty dark outside. I don't think much of it at first, to be honest, but when I get home 45 minutes later, I see them standing by the gate, her wearing the biggest cleavage shirt I've ever seen her wear, and overall she looked like she put some thought into her outfit. I get out of my car and immediately realize she is drunk because she starts hugging me and kissing me on the cheek.
Whoa, shit.
As if we haven't seen each other for a year. I thought I wouldn't say anything since she was drunk, said my back hurt, which was true, and John and I rushed inside. I told him if it was me walking with some dude from down the street at night alone in a secluded park while he was at work, he would lose it. He admitted he would. As we're talking about it, he gets a text from Amanda thanking him for coming out for a walk. This time, it wasn't a group text.
Ooh. Oh. Red flag. It's over. It's Jover. Kick her out.
He said he went out because her mom died a month ago, and he wanted to make sure she was doing okay.
Wow. Last second. Okay. All right. I mean, I could get that, but also okay, this is, what the fuck is going on? You got some dog walking slut coming in to steal your man, but then she's gonna use the fucking death of her mother to fucking, what the fuck what is happening here? Who writes these? What? God, fuck you. What the fuck? I don't know. What the fuck is going on?
We have so much more to get through.
No, this isn't the the end? This should be the end. This should be end of story here.
I have opinions, but I'll say them later.
I know my face is red. I'm crying.
Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. God, we're assholes. We're laughing at these people's fucking problems. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay.
I'm sorry. It's sorry.
Okay. That broke me. You laughing about this broke me. I was doing so good.
This broad is stealing your man.
This dog walking slut.
Dog walk. Cards on the table. That's been in my head since the beginning. I was just waiting for the right moment. I'm sorry. I just couldn't. I couldn't keep that in. I couldn't.
So funny. Okay. Okay. Next day, I text her saying that it's highly inappropriate to walk with someone else's husband alone in the dark while their wife is at work, and asked her not to include John in a group chats and not to initiate activities with him when I am not present.
Fair enough.
Brought up my analogy with a dude from down the street, and also said that I didn't say anything the night before because she was obviously tipsy. I am rubbing some stank on it. I gotta not do that.
It's okay. It's all right. Fuck.
Okay. Amanda responds very aggressively. She says she is sorry I feel this way and says she thought we were friends and she wasn't just some dude from down the street, which to me only makes it worse. She said, I understand your insecurities, but she went on walks with many friends' husbands before and no one had an issue with that.
And sucked them all off. I'm sorry.
Basically, she made me sound like the asshole being in the way of her and John's friendship. I replied that we are done and blocked her. Now I'm having second thoughts. Maybe it was pretty innocent and I was the asshole who blew it out of proportion. But to me, there's been way too many red flags. She knows my schedule. She always texts me on my work days. The way she was dressed that time, uncharacteristic of her in other settings, and mainly her having no issue inviting a married man for a walk while his wife is at work. I'm not going to say it, but one more also. She's racist.
Yeah, she's also the race thing. We need to draw back too. Yeah, but Jesus.
Not to mention that John went and never even told me he was going until after the fact. So my question is, am I wrong for not letting Amanda and John be friends and assuming the worst? Amanda trying to steal my husband since he would be her quote unquote perfect match. ETA, John ultimately sent Amanda a text message saying that they are to keep distance. Then he blocked her. All was done in front of me per my request / demand. It was not his initiative. Now I have to keep my eye out for sleazy behavior and hope to never hear from her or see her again. You should have stopped being friends with her when she revealed she was racist.
Well, yeah, when the racism came out, that's pretty, yeah. Only dates white people.
That's not in your red flag thing.
That's a pretty big red flag.
The only person who's ever said that to me was a Nazi.
Yeah, literally.
Literally had whites only in his Bumble bio.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, come on. That's pretty. This got some racism in there. I'll tell you. I tell you what.
Jesus Christ. That's genuinely that's it. That's all. That's my first. It's you know.
That should have been when it should have been cut off.
Ask stupid questions, win stupid prizes. Lay down dogs, you get free. You get fleas.
And listen, I don't even want to imply like I don't want to come off like, you know, men and women can't be friends, you know, like the different genders can't be friends.
I'm sure it was fine, whatever, but yeah, she wants your husband for sure.
Yeah, dude.
It's
pretty obvious.
Yeah.
I think the thing that the nail in the coffin is the text afterwards, where it was very private,
and that's what people said.
Also,
yeah.
After
after confronting her, and she's like, "Sorry, you're insecure about it, bitch."
Yeah, I'm sorry I made you feel. I'm sorry you feel this way. Not even I made you feel this way. I'm sorry you feel this way.
Yeah.
It's again that victim blamey fucking like.
It's like she totally did that for sure.
Yeah. No, of course. Yeah. Don't steal my fucking man.
Also, anyone who's just like, what's your schedule? What's your schedule? What's your schedule?
Yeah, or you're trying to figure out.
Weirds me out a little bit. I understand, like, if you're very close, like your best friends, and you know, you'd be like, okay, I hang out with my best friend on this date, blah blah blah. That I get those people, right? But like, these people are 30 and 40. Not to say you can't have best friends. That's not what I mean. Stop putting words in my mouth.
Yeah,
but like, it's just like, can we all just like calm down? Like, when is the age where we just all calm down and be cool?
Yeah, like, come on.
That's what when is that ever going to happen? Are we going to be 60 and it's like, that racist bitch dog walker wants my husband? Probably.
Yeah.
Spice of life. Drama. Spice of life.
Yeah, for sure. Talk of the fucking HOA.
This dog walking slut.
I'm sorry. I want to retract the dog walking slut. I feel like that's disparaging to regular dog walking sluts.
Got him.
I should have said racist dog walking slut.
That's what I'm saying. She's racist.
That's what that should have been. Yeah.
I was gonna be like, people are gonna be like, what's wrong with having a racial preference? It's racist.
It's racist.
It's
Yeah.
racist.
It's racist.
It is racist.
Come on.
Yes.
What's wrong with having a preference at the fountains? At the water fountains? Come on, guys. What's wrong with that?
Shut up.
What's wrong with having...
I just got that. I was like, my fucking God. Shut your mouth. I was thinking about the previous one with the claiming that he has a fetish for white women.
Yeah.
And it's like, if a black guy was like, I only date white women, I also think that's kind of fucked up.
I think, yeah.
It's a fetishization, you know?
Yeah, that is fair, yeah.
Or to be like, I only date black men. We know that that's a fetish, right?
Mm.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
I only date fat people. That's a fetish.
Mm.
How do you know that you're genuinely dating someone
for
them?
Yeah, instead of, oh no, it's because you're black, it's because you're white, it's because you're fat, it's because you're skinny.
This or because you're whatever.
Yeah.
And that's why it's difficult to understand these situations like this. But I mean, it's like, if someone genuinely is like, whites only, baby.
That's only.
Fucking, I don't know how else to take that other than that shit is racist. That shit is racist.
Yeah, it's just, yeah.
You think you're not going to have enough of a connection with someone of a different race that you can't fall in love with them?
Yeah, that's...
It means that you think that they're fundamentally different than you.
Yeah, exactly. I totally agree with that.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Before I dated you, I only dated one other white guy. Everyone else was of a different race because, once again, we live in Orlando.
Yeah,
it's very diverse.
Yeah. One of the few good things about Orlando. Very diverse.
Mm-hmm.
Very, surprisingly welcoming to like LGBTQ people. Yeah. Having said, don't fucking move here though, because Florida's still fascist.
Don't do it.
It's only because we're in Florida. If Orlando was in any other fucking state, maybe it'd be better, but it's not.
I mean, it wouldn't be Orlando.
It wouldn't be Orlando. It'd be
Orlando and
Portland.
Florida
I don't know.
married to each other as, any other fucking
peanut butter and fucking jelly. It sucks.
Yeah. Well, and fascists are just taking over it.
Yeah,
it was
that's
a
why you
fine
shouldn't come
city
here, yeah.
before that happened.
It was a fine city, yeah.
I mean, it's just, I don't know.
Yeah. Don't move to Florida is my main point.
If you say that shit in our comments, I'm blocking you.
Yeah. Fair enough.
There's your warning.